Hello, friends. Today we are going to talk about the sun. We're going to start with a book called Energy from the Sun. Has any grown up ever asked you, where do you get all that energy? Energy is what you need a lot of to run, play, climb, jump, and shout. Energy is what you run out of when you get tired. Energy is what makes things move. It makes machines do their work, and energy gives us heat and light. Toasters and TV sets and computers run on a type of energy called electricity. I wonder if you can think of something that you have at home that runs on electricity. You have to plug in things that run on electricity. Where do you get your energy? Do you have any guesses? You get it from the food you eat. Much of what you eat are plants, different plant life. From plants, we get fruits and vegetables, and the wheat, corn, or other grains from which bread and cereals are made. All of that food comes from a plant. Plants need food to live and grow. From a blade of grass to the tallest tree, each plant makes its own food. A plant makes its food out of water and air, but something else is needed to turn water and air into food for plants. What is needed is energy. And that energy comes from the sun. It's in every beam of sunlight that shines down on the earth. Without the sun's energy, no plants could grow, and we would have no food to eat. The sun is so important. But what about meat, milk, eggs, and fish? Those come from animals. They do come from animals, but those animals eat plants. Think of all the cows in the picture grazing on the grass and eating all the grass. The sun's energy works inside a plant to make food for the plant. And as that happens, the plant releases a bit of gas called oxygen into the air. Most of the oxygen in the air around us comes from plants in this way. If there was no oxygen in the air, we couldn't breathe. Take a deep breath in. You're breathing in the oxygen made from plants. So every breath of air you take and every bit of food you eat depends on the energy from the sun. Let's look up and wave and say, thank you, sun. Thanks, sun. You even use energy that came from the sun way back when dinosaurs roamed the earth. That was a long time ago. Great forests of plant life grew on this energy. Then, over a long, long, long time, the plants were buried and slowly changed into coal or petroleum or other natural gases. Wow, cars, trucks, and buses run on the energy and gasoline that comes from petroleum. Houses and other buildings are heated by coal or other natural gases. Whether you walk to school or rode in a car or bus, energy from the sun helped you get there. Where do you get all that energy? From the sun. No wonder you have so much energy. The end. And it says all the words that we learned in this book. I want to teach you a special song to sing to our life giving sun. Our special star, the sun, is so important. It gives us energy by helping the plants to make their own food and helping the plants to release oxygen that we breathe. The sun is so important. So our song goes like this. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Okay, friends, we are going to work more on our project, and today we need this paper from your envelope to make our sun. Let me show you which one we need. It's a white paper with a giant circle. We're going to make this circle into our sun. So I need two more things from my box. Let me get my box of supplies. I need my crayons out. And inside my crayons, I need two crayon colors. I need yellow, check, and I need orange. Let's see, check. I think that's the right color, yep. And you know what? I'm going to add one more color. I'm going to also add red. Check. Okay, I'm going to put my crayons to the side and my box away. I don't need any more out of it. Okay, so I have my white piece of paper, orange crayon, yellow crayon, red crayon. 3 crayons. I decided to add red. I am going to make my sun very, very bright, and use these colors to show how hot the sun is. Watch how I spiral my crayon around. Don't forget, helping hand holds your paper. This sun is starting to look very warm, don't you think? Helping hand. Oh, did you see my papers moving a lot? Sometimes I need to move my hand closer to my working hand. This is looking great. Remember, friends, to slow down when you get close to the edges. I'm loving how my sun is looking, but I see lots of white spaces. I want all of my sun to be covered with color. You might notice I'm holding my crayon different. Normally I pinch, but today I'm kind of putting my fingers on top and rubbing it. The white is starting to disappear. Are you seeing that? This sun looks like it's going to give off a lot of light, a lot of heat, and a lot of energy. Make sure when you're coloring your sun, you check that you're getting rid of all the white. Oh, I forgot to slow down near the edge and I went out of the line. On this work, it's going to be okay because I'm going to end up cutting this out later. So my mistake probably won't show on my paper because I'm going to be cutting out my sun. Wow, this is looking great. Almost colored all the white. On my sun, I used more orange and yellow and just a little bit of red. I think I'm going to add some more red at the end. I like to use a lot of yellow, but you may like to use a lot of orange or red. It's up to you. Okay, I'm ready to add some more red at the very end. I think the red makes it seem like it's very hot. What do you think? That is a very hot looking sun. I covered all of the white. This sun is going to give lots of light, heat, and energy, don't you think? Okay, friends, I'm going to put my sun back into my envelope to save for later. We'll need that to finish our project. Okay, and I also need to put away my crayons. Red, orange, and yellow. Don't forget to put your supplies back into your box. We have made our sun. Let's sing our sun song again. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, hiding behind a tree. These little children are asking you to please come out so we can play with you. Oh, Mr. Sun, Sun, Mr. Golden Sun, please shine down on me. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.